I'm Claire.
I'm Daniel.
And welcome to Competitive Interrogation. Today we're joined by
Coach Red.
What have you been doing on campus?
I'm a campus supervisor here.
And how many years have you been doing it?
I've been doing that. This is going to be my 6th school year. So.
Awesome. Today we're playing Mario Kart. Just real quick, who's who?
I'm Toadette. I'm always Toadette.
Yeah, I'm going to go Shy Guy on this one.
Awesome.
So, what's your history with Mario Kart?
Played a lot in college when it first came out, this one specifically. I mean, I played a lot since it was back on N64, but played this one a lot back in college.
College? Do you have a degree?
I do.
What degree is that?
I have a Bachelor's of Science in Kinesiology with an emphasis in athletic training.
Ooh. The first question is, what do you like about your job?
Honestly, I'd be surprised some people at interacting with the kids. It definitely can make a rough day better having some of those good experiences. Just kind of chatting with kids or, I don't want to say hanging out because obviously it's supposed to be in class, but just having those interactions, and the working with the kids definitely makes it feel appreciated here. So.
Awesome. Did you think like before you started working that you wanted a job that involves working with kids?
So I started here as a coach. I've actually been coaching here. I started about 10 years ago. So this was a way I could be on campus, honestly make some money, but be on campus and be a coach at the same time. So I did not plan on doing this job, but it's definitely, I've grown into it.
What did you coach?
I've coached baseball and freshman football here at the school.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a snipe!
What are some of the hobbies that you have outside of school?
Outside of school, well, actually, I play baseball. Still playing as an adult.
Oh, he knows the tag.
I actually was almost an art minor in college as well, so I still, when I have time, try to do some sort of creative thing, whether it be painting, sculpture, something like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. What's your favorite medium?
It varies. I mean, sometimes I really just like doing simple pencil and paper, just sketching, stuff like that. Sometimes I get real into painting. Growing up, though, I really got into even just like the sculpty clay. But in college, I actually took several clay working and sculpture classes that I really enjoyed.
That's cool.
Would you consider yourself a skilled sculptor?
I'd say more so than the average person, but not as good as someone that does that for a living.
If you could buy any one thing free of charge, what would it be?
Oh, free of charge? I mean,
A new golf club.
like there are logical answers and there's fun answers. I will say right now, I really could use a new car. I've been driving the same car since I was a junior in high school.
Ooh.
So it's an 06 Mustang. It's done me well, but it's pushing 20 years old now. So I definitely, a free new car would be great right now.
What kind of car would you want?
I mean, I love the Mustang. That was a lot of fun. I could use a truck though, just for more space and everything like that, but I haven't actually had time to sit down and think about it too much. Something useful, yeah.
Who was the first person to call you Red?
The first person, I can't say the first person. I remember being called it when I was little, like in like first grade, and just being so mad at people for calling me Red. Like I absolutely hated it. And then when I kind of got to middle school or like high school, it popped up again as a nickname, and it kind of became my personality. And so it really started as a baseball nickname because one of my best friends on the team was also named Kevin, and the coach would just yell Kevin, and we'd both show up or both go for the ball and run into each other. That really happened. So yeah, it kind of became Red after that, just for simplicity.
So it's a
right
lifelong.
there. Yeah.
That's cool. So is this a nickname that sticks outside of school as well?
Oh yeah. Because I went to finish high school up in the Bay Area, and all my friends up there call me Red, and then when I came down to school, a lot of them called me Kevin. And when some of those friends mixed, they'd call me Kevin, and my friends were up north would be like, Kevin, who's Kevin? Like they didn't even know my actual first name. My first name's Kevin, by the way. Like around.
Just
I
barely.
almost had it down.
This is a question we ask all the staff, but how do you think the other staff members would describe you?
That is a great question. I'd like to think that they think I'm friendly and helpful.
Who's your favorite sport team?
Sports team. So I was born into a Dodger family, but it's pretty close also with because I lived out in Connecticut for 8 years, and I became a big Red Sox fan.
You were born out here, but you lived in Connecticut.
Yeah, I was actually born in Laverne, moved to Connecticut, moved up north, and ended up back here. So
Wow.
and out there, so they don't care who you root for. They make you pick Red Sox or Yankees. I was like, oh, I'm a Dodger fan. They're like, all right, that's cool, but Red Sox or Yankees? I'm like, I've for some reason picked the Red Sox.
Well, yeah, Connecticut doesn't have a team, does it?
No, it's kind of literally just in between New York and Boston, so that's why.
I mean, I know you said you were a lifelong sports fan.
Yeah.
But has coaching always been something that you wanted to do?
No, actually, I did it a little bit when I was just out of high school. But I was doing, like I said, in school I did mostly sports medicine and everything, so thought I was going to do athletic training. Being a athletic trainer for a sports team or something was something I really wanted to do, but got into the coaching aspect of it. The degree became a master's, and well, I have my bachelor's in it. In order to become an athletic trainer now, you need to have a master's. So I was like, okay, well, that's a bunch more school that I might do down the road. But coaching kind of stuck. So,
Do you think this is something you'll be doing 5-10 years down the road?
I'd like to hope so. I especially given what I just said, you never know what's going to happen. So, yeah.
Oh,
Awesome. You tied against Daniel, who won every other one.
Those go-kart skills give you...
Yeah.
What we've been doing in our recent video, or our recent episodes of this, is we have one closing note.
Yeah.
So, what's one thing you would like viewers of this video, specifically students, to take away from it? About you, about life, a lesson you want to teach.
Oh man, you're really gonna put me on the spot like that. I will say one thing I wish I kind of did more in high school and knew was don't be afraid to try something new if you have an interest in it. Even if it's not necessarily what like your friends are doing or anything or that around, if you have an interest in it, just give it a shot, because while high school is great and important, you make those lifelong memories, at the end of the day, like, it's better to have tried something and realize it wasn't for you than to miss out on it and look back like, wow, I wish I would have done this years ago. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
no problem. Enjoyed it.
This was a very fun episode.
Oh, we didn't even mention, this is our last episode of This is our last episode of competitive interrogation. So there will be no more of this ever, but when we come back from break, we do have a new series.
We'll have something waiting for you. But thank you so much for watching all of our episodes.
If
Right?
you haven't, go watch the rest.
You'll love them, I promise.
With that being said,
Back to the studio.